Okay, we're live. What's going on, Appliance Boot Camp, family and friends? This is Mike speaking, coming to you tonight. I'm gonna let me get this straight. There we go. Come to you all live tonight. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. The new dates for the hands-on live event will be coming out next week. I have January, February, and March dates coming out next week for the hands-on live event. Also, like always, I want to, if you would, and there's a link in the description. You can purchase some of our popcorn. We'll send it out to your house. We'd love to get that out there to you. Like I said, it helps with the high school kids so they can have jobs. Also, it helps me with creating jobs for and courses. We're gonna get right into this one. Why you haven't signed up? Why you haven't started your appliance repair business yet? I'm going to go directly into this one. With all the information that you all are getting out here now, you look at everybody just enjoying their life, and you're seeing everybody building their business. You got so many people, especially in appliance repair. You got the ABC family and alumni, DCNF. You got TK. You got DC Appliance. You got TMM. You got Mike Check. You got Slick. Because we don't read. Humble Leader. Miss Ward. Ply Samurai, you got Mr. O, you got Osei Beam, you got One Stop Mike. I could name 30 or 40 more people. Mr. O, Miss Ward. You get all these people just putting out great content. Not that, and then don't mention on the Facebook pages. If you go to Appliance Alliance, Appliance Boot Camp, Appliance Pro, Pro Talk, you just got all these people who just putting all this information out here, and you are seeing these guys coming in, and you're seeing their transformation of coming in, not knowing anything about the appliance repair business to the point now where they are some of the industry leaders, and they're putting out great content. And Terry the electrician, putting out great stuff. I saw the interview that him and Miss Ward done. Great interview. You got all these people putting out all this stuff. Why haven't you started your own appliance repair business? It's not even just appliance repair, your own service business. Why haven't you started your own service business when you see that it's proven out there? And that don't necessarily mean you have to come to appliance boot camp. You don't necessarily have to come to appliance boot camp. I'm a little biased and want you to come to appliance boot camp, but you got a lot of courses out there that can get you going. You have appliance boot camp, you have TMM, um, you have Fred's Appliance, you have Dryer Appliance, you have Appliance Samurai, you have what's his name, Cornerstone. You got all these things all these different avenues that can get you into the game. And be honest, if I was somebody that wanted to really get in there, I might would do several of them. You got you got Harry's Appliance out there. I might would do several of them because once you get going into this field, you'll make enough money to be able to do all the training that you want to do. And what kind of led me into this topic today. Like I told you, I'm helping Mr. Glenn finish his fish market. So today we finished it up, and we spent most of the day together today, just running around getting little odds and ends and stuff fixed up, so we could be done. So I got him fixed up, but today is the day he spent the majority of the time with me, and he actually got to see how my business operate on close up, and he was just amazed at, at how just my this right here is all I use to run my business, my cell phone. He was amazed that customers could call me. I could pull up my scheduler, tell them what time somebody be at their house. He was like, "You going to that house tomorrow? I thought you were gonna you were gonna be doing this." I said, "No, I'm not going. I got somebody else. I have a sub that's going out there." And just him understanding exactly what I do, he got to see it. Uh, he got to see it close up, and he got to see the demand of people calling, and I'm telling them we booked already till next week. And they said, "Well, I'll what's call? I gotta find somebody else." I'm like, "Okay, if you need us, just call us back." And An hour later, they called me back. They said everybody's booked out, and I said, yeah, I know everybody's booked. Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll use you. So he got to see all of that, and the question he asked me, why not more people come and try to learn this business? If they see if they know the demand and they see the stuff that you're doing, why more people not trying to come learn this business? I told him I didn't know. I said I've been trying to get people to come in, but for some reason people just don't. I guess they don't believe that it's true that you can make this type of money in the skilled trades. Because when we got back, he has a couple of guys that been helping him. Kind of, they're cleaning up the store, throwing boxes and stuff, just cleaning up. They've been cleaning up the last several days, just coming in there cleaning up all the trash and mopping everything and getting the dust and stuff out. And one guy, this is his last week, the middle of last week, he had a toothache. All last week, over the weekend, he must have had a toothache. So he came back again today. His tooth is still hurting, and he's taking Oragel he's putting Oragel on his tooth constantly all day long. His tooth is just hurting him, hurting. So I asked him. I said, "Man, why you just don't get your tooth fixed?" I don't have the money. That's what he told me. I said, "It's not like it ain't gonna stop hurting. Have you called and see how much it costs?" No, I haven't called. I said, well, you don't know if you ain't got the money. If you haven't even called to see if how much it costs to get your tooth fixed. But I say that the pain is not going to go anywhere until you go look at it and go address it and go get it fixed. You constantly going to have that pain. Now the Orgel might subside it for a little bit and might make you think it's gone, but eventually it's coming back. And when it comes back, every time it's going to be worse and worse and worse. You need to go get it fixed. And that's the same thing if you're going through financial problems and you just can't seem to get things in order with your life and stuff. Those problems ain't going anywhere. They're gonna keep coming back until you go out there and do something about it. And I'm telling you, appliance repair is the thing that can do something about it. Right now, it's the end of the year. I'm having a, I couldn't even think of nothing really to talk about. I'm glad Mr. Glenn asked me that today because life is so good. I really don't have much I can really talk about. Everything is just going fine. I'm winding down to the end of the year. I'm right now I'm working on getting my trucks and stuff. Just getting my trucks and all that stuff organized, getting the stores and stuff reorganized for the beginning of the year, just cleaning stuff up, getting my taxes and all that stuff set up, getting ready for that. And life is good. Life is really good. Even with the issues that I'm having, I guess they issues. I gotta pay tuition in the next 3 to 4 days. I got the amount, but there's no problem. I got the money ready to pay that. I paid one of the tax bills to the state. I already paid that. I just waiting for the state sent me the invoice. I paid that. They done cashed the check. I'm good. Now I'm just waiting for the federal government to send me my tax bill. Once I get that out the way, then tomorrow I'm going down and start pulling the permits and stuff on the building here. But once I get the federal government out the way, I then be free to go ahead and start on my buildings and start working those away. But life is good, and appliance repair gives me the makes it so I can do stuff like that. Where it's not something where I'm worried, especially during the holidays and I got a kid in college. Uh, got I got the tax stuff, tax bill I gotta pay that I'm paying off. Uh, all the stuff. Life ain't changed. So tomorrow, taking a half a day off, and we going down to see visit my daughter at school. North Carolina A&T's playing East Carolina, so we're going down for that game and just hanging out with the family and stuff. And life is good. And I'm looking at this guy, and and here he is. He about to kill himself because he got a toothache. And to the point, and these grown men, they're older than I am. And that's what Mr. Glenn was saying, man, your tooth hurt, go get your tooth fixed. And his thing was that he had went and signed up for, I guess, for Medicaid, Medicare. And with that, he said it's going to take them a couple of months before he could be able to go see somebody. But I say it probably ain't no more about $100, maybe $200 to go get your tooth fixed. Or maybe that is a lot of money for somebody these days. But if my tooth hurting, I'm going to go get it fixed. I'm not going to sit around with it hurting. But if you because he doesn't have the money to go do it, it's now costing them physical pain. And the thing that keeps going through my mind when I see the guy with tooth hurting, they have kids, and I'm wondering, man, what if that's their kid, and their kid sitting at home suffering because their tooth hurting because they don't have the money to go get the tooth fixed. And so that's the main thing. If you got kids, you can't afford to be out here broke. Because if something, if emergency pop up and you gotta have some money to have a surgery or something like that, you gonna be in trouble. You're gonna be in trouble. I'm gonna read some of the stuff we got going on in the chat, and I'm curious to know why people haven't started a business yet, especially appliance repair. There's just so much information out here. You can't you there's just too much information out here. Free information that you can just look at all the videos. I've got over 700 videos, I think, on here about appliance repair. You can look at all of my videos. You can look at all of TML, all the appliance summarize. You can look at all of mic checks, Miss Ward, DCNF, the ones that One Stop Mike and TK and DC Appliance. You can look at all those and you can figure it out. To be honest with you. So we're gonna read some of the stuff we got here. All right, this is Harry O'Neill. He said, honestly, because I'm afraid that I don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. That's why you should take a course if you don't know what to do to learn what to do. Um, so yeah, if you take the course, that's what the course will do. The course will tell you what to do, step by step, how to start your own appliance repair business. And yeah, that's what DCNF asked him. Have you taken the course? Okay, Harry O'Neill. I prefer hands-on training. I learn better that way. Okay. YouTube is full of training, but until I get it in my hands, I don't feel comfortable. Well, that's what my course does. If you were to take the online version, you will actually get hands-on training, and you'll get trade. You get paid $85 an hour for your hands-on training. So instead of you paying somebody else to give you hands-on training, you can actually take the course, and companies will pay you $85 an hour to go train. And the way they're gonna train you, you're gonna go work at third-party warranty companies, and that's where you're gonna get your training at. Once you get your training there, then you can go over into COD work. So that's how you're gonna get your training. And like I say, the people who say they just afraid to go out there, uh, there's nothing to be afraid of. If somebody call you and say the dishwasher is leaking, it's not for two bolts on the kick plate. Take the two bolts off the kick plate, get you a flashlight, and look up under there and see and turn it on, see where it's leaking at. That's how simple it is. If you at your if you at your house and your wife say water is on the floor coming from up under that sink, do you say I'm too afraid to go look at it, or I gotta go call a plumber right now because I'm too afraid to go look at it? I ain't got no hands on. Or do you get the flashlight, open up the cabinet drawer, and look down there and see where it's leaking at? And once you see where it's leaking at, then you make your assumption if you need a plumber or you need to just turn the water off. The same thing with the appliance repair. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. Matter of fact, um, I'm almost to the point. Like they used to, some countries make men go into the military, make it mandatory for all the men to go into the military. I think it's almost mandatory now. They need to bring a shop class or something in here, especially for the men. They gotta get something to get them back to working with their hands. Um, I'm saying grown men, just not some that came through appliance boot camp, but they now are doing very well. I'm saying grown men that have lived their whole life and can't do simple tasks. Can't do very simple tasks as far as just screwing something or putting some screws and anchors on the wall. Just don't know how to take a drill bit, a hammer drill into a piece of concrete, put some anchors in and secure it. Just that simple. I see. I'm seeing people don't know what they're doing. I saw it this weekend trying to show a guy. Told a guy to 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 hang. They're gonna hang a mailbox, and they there just drilling. I said, damn, don't take that long to drill a hole. And I go there, look, you got the drill in reverse. And I say, you know how to use that? No. And put the drill. See that arrow going forward? You want to go forward. You don't want to go reverse. Just simple things like that, where they just remove the skilled trades out of our community. And the guys here, I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what we're gonna do if you honestly, if it's not for you, if it's not for you, if you're working somewhere and you're comfortable and you're good, so but and you don't really need this, you don't really need the business or anything. Find your nephew, find your brother, find somebody that you can insert into the skilled trades to get that trade, so so you can have you can have that knowledge. You gotta have the skill set and the knowledge so it can get passed down to the next generation. It might not be you that have to do it, but you might. If you give it to your brother or your nephew, you might have a grandson or granddaughter down the road who might need a job, and they'd be the one that can step in and give them a job and give them gainful employment. But you're gonna have to get this. You're gonna have to get this skill set back into your family, where somebody's doing something. This thing where the men just can't do anything. I mean, and Mr. Glenn was laughing because the only thing the guy could do was paint and sweep. That's all they could do was paint and sweep. That's all they could do. And I was looking at them, and Mr. Glenn was trying to get them to do stuff. I was like, just grab the stuff and throw it in the back of the truck. They couldn't even their hands and stuff are so tender that they couldn't even pick up stuff to throw it in the back of the truck while their hands hurting. They need to get gloves. Man, just pick it up and throw it where it's gonna cut my hand. You know, it's just pitiful. It's pitiful. And he was laughing because I was making them work because I just got tired of seeing them grabbing the dustpan and the broom. And the little young man who's working with me, he was the same way. He was telling them, "Hey man, hold this board right here. Do this," because it's embarrassing to see grown men they can't do anything. But I told him, I said, "Man, put that small broom down. Get the push broom and sweep up the place. You gotta get it cleaned up fast. You're gonna open on Wednesday." There's no sense of urgency with those guys, and they're older than they're older than I am, and it's just terrible. It's terrible. And if you like to call in, that's the link to get in right there. Decent enough. What's up, man? How you doing? Um, BK from the Rockets. Hey, how you doing? I don't know what that is, but how you doing, Frederick Light Jackson? Okay. Scapello Appliance Repair. Henry, buy some appliances from Facebook and practice at home to get you. Hey, yeah, you can do that too. I what's call. I got a video that I'm doing. Those LG refrigerators. You can get those on somebody. You can get those right there for less than $100, and you can some of them still under warranty where you can go buy them on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist. I went to the Craigslist free section. You can go grab them and bring them in. LG will send you the compressor. You put the compressor on, you can flip those, and you can resell them for $400 or $500 if you want to. But people are giving them away because the compressor is bad. I got a video that I'm doing. I went and picked one up this past weekend. And I'm gonna put the compressor and stuff in it, and I might just keep that one here in the class. But I'm just showing you. Just grab some. Just go to the free section and just grab it. But that's the other thing too. A lot of the guys and stuff, they live in places where they can't do any work. They live in their apartments or live in places they just don't know where to work. you probably gonna have to go rent you a storage building or somewhere, one of those little storage units. A lot of those have electricity there, and take some appliances there and just take them apart, put them together. But matter of fact, don't do that. Just follow the course and just go and get you a look at appliance boot camp. Do the online hands-on if you want to, but do the online and just go get a third-party warranty. Do one or two stops per day. Just do that. Yeah, you can come here next year, and if you want the hands-on, but you get the hands-on right out there with the third-party warranty company. They'll pay you $85 an hour. Yeah, BK, like you said once a while ago, people are brainwashed and don't believe that the skilled trades make real money. Unfortunately, yeah, they. I don't know. I don't know. The money is out here now. Right now with the skilled trades, the money is out here. Matter of fact, this past weekend I went out and I was the guy who's building my truck, the counter truck. I was out of his shop this weekend looking at the stuff he's doing, and he was surprised too. You know, he's building my truck, and now he's just driving it to tune it. Just he has what they call a Firetech fuel injector on it, and it automatically tunes. So what he's doing, he's just putting miles on it, just making he called it nuts and bolts, making sure everything is straight and that it's tuning itself, making sure everything is good before you give it to me. But he was surprised. Somebody that saw what he done with my truck, a guy over in Italy, reached out to him and was going to wire him 100 and some thousand dollars, $150,000, I think it was, to go out and to buy a truck and fix it for him, like mine, because he's coming over here sometime next year to do a Baja Race, and he want him to fix him a truck to go Baja racing on, and he was shocked. He was like, he thought that he thought somebody doing a credit card scam and this and that, and I said no. I said it happens like that on the internet, and he's checked the guy out, and it's legit. The guy they have a lot of money and stuff, and they go out and do these races, and he wants to have a M37 to come out here in Baja Race. So he might be doing that for him. But the guy was gonna wire him like $150,000 to do everything. And he was telling him it was gonna take him a year or two. He said that's fine. He can't get over here till then anyway. But he was like, he told him like 150, and the guy said no problem, just do it. He said he wished he had told him more. But yeah, so that's where the money is at in the skilled trades and stuff like that, like what we're doing now. Uh, this appliance repair, I'm telling you right now we already booked for next week, and I'm getting ready to start telling people now. I won't be able to get them done before Christmas, because after next week is really Christmas, and we're gonna be on a half a day, and I need to clean up the ones that we ordering parts and stuff for now. But yeah, we won't be able to do anything after this week. We'll be done for Christmas and going into the new year. Sean, DCNF appliance repair. I plan on doing it once I get my money right. See, that's the other thing I hear a lot of people say, Sean May. That everybody plan on doing it once they get their money right. Appliance repair is how you get your money right. If your money not right now, doing what you've been doing for the last I don't know how many years, trust me, they ain't gonna get right. Appliance repair is what you're gonna have to do to get your money right, or some type of other small business somewhere you can get to making somewhere around about 80 $85 per hour. That's the only way you're gonna get your money right. If you ain't got an avenue where you're gonna get 80 $85 an hour, forget it. Your money ain't gonna never get right. That's the thing they don't tell you. Your money ain't gonna get right. Not unless you'll be working 3 4 jobs, and then your life ain't gonna be right. But in order to be middle class, you need to be somewhere between 80 $85 per hour. Especially if you got a mess you got to clean up. Working W-2, thinking you're gonna get paid every 2 weeks and stuff, that ain't gonna be enough to clean it up. Come next refund check season, try for the question. Yeah, yeah. When that check comes back. Yes, sir. Life is good, Mike. There you go. Frank Evans says good. Yeah, I get the. Matter of fact, I got like 4 or 5 people who've been watching the channel for. I know for at least a year. They always ask. They ask me all the time. Um, uh, I told them I would let them get in one time, and they want me to send them an invoice. So you listening, it's two or three of you all who does this. So I told them when they email me back, I'm telling them now. You got until today. Here go the phone number. Call me. Give me a credit card. I'll let you in. Otherwise, you got to pay the price you're paying now. But people who've been watching it, and they want to get in, but they never they always tell me, hey, send me an invoice through this through that. I have a funny credit card. I can't pay that way. I got to pay this way, and they never pay. But every 4 or 5 months, they ask me, I've been waiting on that invoice. Can you send it to me so I can pay to get in? Um, you're gonna have to bite the bullet and come here and get in here and get the training. And like I say, it don't take long. It don't take long for your life to change. I look at humble leader how his life has changed in a short period of time. A short period of time. He's now all that stuff that was behind that he was going through. This is it's far from him now. Far from him now. STL champ, what's up? Hey, what's going on? Uh, networking. King K, excited to get really into my appliance business this year. Yeah, this is good. This business right here is good, and I don't want to oversell it, but it's almost to the point where I can't help but I'm not overselling it, and I don't want to overhype it. Matter of fact, I got it turned down. I got it turned down for what it really is. But this business right here is great. It is a great business to get into. Like I say, it has done so much for me and my family. I've been able to go all across the world because of appliance repair. I've been able to set at some of the some tables with powerful people because of appliance repair. It is good. Father figure. Appliance repair has opened up so many doors for me. Yeah, that's the truth. I was talking to Tommy earlier today, and Tommy he got 2 or 3 businesses that he got going on from appliance repair. And I was telling him, man, I was like, man, I was telling him, I say the alumni, the appliance boot camp alumni. I told him, I said, man, y'all got to slow down. Y'all ain't gonna leave y'all taking all the meat off the bone. Y'all ain't leaving no businesses. Nobody else to do anything. And that was laughing because he was telling me that appliance repair it gives the avenue to start so many other businesses. And it was funny. I heard the young lady in the background, I think his fiance or his wife. She had just as many questions about they're talking about some CRM software. She had just as many questions as he did. I could hear her in the background telling him what to ask. And so I know they're working together, and they're laughing about the different businesses that they got going on and what they're doing. And and, and he was just saying, hey man, because you was right, because of appliance repair, it gives them the funds and it gives them the ability to look at other businesses and to operate. Brandon Coburn, like Mike says, just get started. It's frustrating but rewarding at the same time. Yeah, it is. It is. It's a double-edged sword. It's the best thing you ever do, and it'll be the worst thing you ever done. Best thing you ever done. The problems that you have now, far as money problems, all those problems, pretty much, if you follow my blueprint, they'll pretty much go away. Then you run into other problems, not enough hours in a day problem. Uh, a lot of people are, like I was telling Mr. Glenn today. So he was like telling me, why not keep growing in this stuff? I was like, I'm tired. I don't want people depending on me anymore. I want to be just able to worry about myself. No, it don't take much. I can do three stops a day, and I can be good. And I just want to get back to where I can just do what I want to do, and don't have to be worried about nobody if I work for other people, doing other things. Like for instance, I'm mentoring a guy right now, and we got one big hurdle we got to go over. Once we get over that hurdle, I can cut free and say, hey, you on your own. I got you over this hurdle. Um, but like now, it's constantly you constantly pouring into people. You get to a point where you start to get empty, and that's where I'm at now. I'm at the point now where it's enough people out here to pour into everybody. I can kind of pull off and enjoy some of the stuff that I like. Father figure, don't be afraid to fail. Be more afraid of not doing that. Yeah, that's the thing. I'll be honest. Um, you all motivate. You all are so motivating. You all are the reason I get back. I got back in the truck because I'm looking at you all going out there fixing stuff. Especially, I look at WWH all the time too. Seeing him going out there troubleshooting, fixing stuff, man, it just looks fun. I look at Handyman. I look at his stuff and seeing him going out there fixing stuff and seeing him going out there making the money. And I know I can do it too. It's just so fun that you have to get out there in that truck and go do it. If I wasn't, if I was somebody who was just watching and hadn't done it, there's no way I wouldn't be out there doing it now. I'd be scratching and clawing to get out there to do it. Especially when I see you all do it, and I see you all come through, and actually, I see you all people are seeing y'all journeys right in front of YouTube. People have watched y'all journeys, and they see y'all. Say, I remember when they first got started. Now look at them. They're doing this. There's no way I wouldn't go. No way I wouldn't go. And I will say this right here. Uh, some of you all from Thanksgiving, y'all family members have seen you all seen the transition. I've gotten probably 10 or 12 calls from you all family members. Say, hey, so and so, I saw them this time over vacation. They man, they're doing great, and they told me they learned their business from you. They got into appliance repair business from you. I want to know what this thing y'all are doing. Some people are thinking it's something like Mr. Glenn. He thought it was something kind of like a like multi-level marketing. He thought it was. He thought you all came to the class, and then after you all leave the class, you all go and y'all work for me. And that's what he was. That's what he couldn't quite figure it out. That's what he thought. He thought it was more like a multi-level marketing. Y'all come here, then y'all leave, y'all go out and y'all actually working for me. And I was like, nah, they have their own businesses. I don't know what they're doing, but they got their own business. So he was actually surprised. They run their own business and say, yeah, and that's what some of y'all family are calling in. They think it is something like that, something like a quick store or Amway or something like that. And I said, nah, they just come in. I'll show you how to start your own business, and you go out there and you run your own business, no problem. There you go. Capello Appliance Repair. I use my appliance business to lock in my wife's cleaning business and her cleaning business for our new hall of business. Yeah, that's exactly how it works. That's exactly how it works. Exactly how it works. My appliance repair business, my appliance repair business supports my real estate business. It supports old fashioned ice cream till it got to where it could kind of handle itself. And it does all of that. And that's one thing too about the I have to say a parts repair business kind of spoils you from going to other businesses because the ice cream parlor and the kettle corn business, I could go out here and make $400 or $500 in a couple of hours selling kettle corn right now. We had our parade. Our parade. I've done probably about 400 and some dollars in about an hour and a half selling kettle corn. I could go to a bigger place and I could hit the 1,500 that they say in about 4 or 5 hours because I also needed I'm going up on my prices because I could have doubled that. What I was charging I should have doubled that. So I could hit those numbers. But the thing of it is with a with appliance repair, I'm always comparing it. I said I gotta go out here and haul all this stuff around, set out all day, popping popcorn, and I'm gonna make $100, maybe $200 per hour doing that. I could go out here. change a compressor or do appliance repair, make two, three, $400 an hour. So, so sometimes it makes me not want to go do the kettle corn, but I got to get moving with that kettle corn. Get out to the festival. Okay, there you go. Scapello is all workers are my nephews and different family members. There you go. All right. Brandon Cobar, that's awesome. Yep. That's facts. They are failed afraid, Mike. Failed, Mike. I believe so. Believe it or not, the only way you're gonna learn how to do anything is through failure. Uh, I know the school system uh, smacks your hand if you fail. You know, you get a bad grade, you fail. And I see that comes over too with you all trying to go get contracts. Y'all look at it as if y'all like y'all sending a resume out to somebody to get a job, and you want everything to be on there just perfect. And if it ain't perfect, you think they're gonna throw your resume away and they're not gonna give you a call. It's not like that when you what you call when you're going to get a contract, especially in the field that we're in. If you can what you call if you got a appliance repair business, they got to get you out there. They want to get you out there, and they got to have you. So if you write something wrong on your contract, no need to be bad. They ain't gonna throw it away. The contract rep gonna call you and explain to you what you wrote wrong and walk you through it so you can get it right. That's their job to get it right for you. So they're not gonna throw it away. It's not gonna be something they're gonna be looking like a resume and say, oh he ain't got the right keywords or he ain't got the right degree. We're gonna throw it away or I'm gonna use you as a reference. They don't care. I was letting the young man that I'm mentoring. He was in the car, and a third party warranty company called, wanted me to do some work, and I was just telling them, hey, I never done any work with you. You got to give me a credit card and this and that, and they were like, okay, and then he was like, how did they find you? And I said, well, they go look on the internet. They see I'm here, and they need somebody to fix their appliances, so I go on out there and fix it and he got to see how easy it was to get a contract. I said, did you hear them ask me, did I have any felonies, or had I filed bankruptcy, or had I been arrested in the last three? None of that stuff. They want to know how soon can you go. That's what they want to know. Shimano Palan, salute to Grandmaster Mike and ABC fan. Okay, thanks, appreciate it. Yeah, BK from the Rockets say he agreed with DCNL. They're afraid to fail. Yeah. Tend to hand. Yeah, it is because they don't work with their hands. And that's the other thing too. You see my hands and you see my elbows. I've been working. It's gonna be. And then sometimes like today, I had said I've been working with Mr. Glenn, and then I went and worked on it. I went and done some work on the dump truck, getting that ready. Because they done told me this is second time, third time that the sheriff and them done told me I need to have a tarp on my truck because I go to the landfill, I see stuff flying off, and they done stop me two or three times. And I think they get tired of telling me, so I went ahead today and I bought one of those tarps that I can roll up, and I put that on the dump truck. So when we go to the trash dump again this week, I can actually cover it up. But so I was working on that, and I was gonna go home and change. Then I said, forget it. This is what I feel comfortable in. This is what I do. I work. I work in this, and this is how I make my living. So, be cool to have your work clothes on. And so, yeah, they are. Their hands are soft, man. And even the gloves they put on, the gloves that you can't work in. No, I have to have the gloves where I can actually feel my fingertips uh, to uh, uh, to actually work with. These guys go get these gloves, the gloves that my dad and them used to cut wood and stuff. I mean, the big gloves like welders' gloves to do some work. I said, you can't work in those. Those gloves too big. Go get you some good gloves to work in and stuff. Those big welding like gloves and stuff. I don't really see how grown men don't know how to use two. Yeah, what happens? A lot of people are not. A lot of guys now don't grow up with fathers and grandfathers and uncles in the household or nearby. They take them out there to show them how to do it. So they don't grow up around men, so they don't know how to work on stuff. And then the parents, if they grew up with a single mom, the single mom don't want them to try to fix something because they break it, they ain't got the money to fix it. So they tell them don't mess with nothing, don't try to fix nothing. Versus when I was growing up, if something broke and wasn't working, your dad and your granddad was the first person to look at it before they called anybody. And you better not call nobody until my dad and my granddaddy took a look at it. And then if they couldn't do it, then they were the one who called somebody to come fix it. And whoever came to fix it, they were right there watching them, and so they could do it next time. What's up, Mike ABC fam? I'm out of town for a funeral. Told the warranty company I had to leave, and they started they started tripping. They not my boss. I'm the boss of my company. Yep, yep, yep. They are. They won't turn you off. They keep sending you work orders. Um, Pit sensation. A big difference between a man and males. I always say, yeah. Hey, what's going on, Live Electronics? Frank Evans said, "Yep, a warranty company called him today and asked if he wanted some more work." Yeah, uh, it's so much work out here, man. It's so much. Matter of fact, I started to call around and ask some of the guys that's in the local area. I said, "Did somebody go on hold or something with American Home Shield? Because they flooding me right now, and we're booked out." I was wondering. I said, "I wonder if somebody around here that went on hold because they just sending stuff everywhere." DCNF. Shout out to the warranties. They definitely come with the work. Yeah, they do. They do. Okay, Live Electronics. Watch out for Amazon Home Warranty. They stop paying contract. Okay, yeah, I told somebody that earlier today. Uh, uh, I told somebody that earlier today. They was talking about Amazon Home Warranty. I said, be careful. I hear they don't pay. They pay slow. Creative Connection. Hey, Mike, why don't you recommend manufacturer warranty? The reason I don't recommend manufacturer's warranty, for one, they don't the pay. They don't pay enough. Not unless they done went up on it. But most of the time, back in the days, it was less than $100 to go out and repair something. And what they would tell you, you get to go out there first and repair it while it's under warranty. Once it's out of warranty, that'll be your customer. But most of the time, when it's out of warranty, it won't work repairing anyway. They just go buy a new one. So that kind of ran away. The other thing, you don't get a deductible. A lot of times with the third party warranty companies, you get a deductible. So you go to somebody's house, you get $100, and a lot of these guys they gotta have working capital, they gotta have cash flow, and so they don't have 3 or 6 months saved up to start their business. So they gotta have cash flow coming in. So if they go to somebody's house and they get $100, $200, that's enough money to pay for the gas to go in the car, and that's enough money to actually uh, pay their bills and stuff until they get the remainder of their money. And like I say, most of the time they didn't pay enough money per completed call. Also, a lot of times back in the day, I don't know if they do it now, but back in the day, the third party, the manufacturer's warranties, they wanted you to actually charge the part on your charge account. So you will go get a charge account at Marcone, and from there, you give them your Marcone account number. And when you go out and you actually do the repair, you log in and you'll put the actual PO number or the invoice number in your work order, and they will pay it off in Marconi. Now, if they had some type of discrepancy or they got mad or something happened and they decided they weren't going to pay, and it did happen with some of the big manufacturers, they decided they filed bankruptcy and weren't going to pay. And what happens? All those charges for parts and stuff, that's on you because that's under your name. You're responsible for it. So I didn't like that. It used to be that you would do that the manufacturer's warranty too because you could get then access to the service manuals and tech support. But now with places like service tech manuals and also appliance, you got that information, so you don't really need it. So that's why I don't do manufacturers. And then you might have some place where you build your company up on manufacturer's warranties. Like a lot of people done that with Whirlpool, and then all of a sudden, out the blue, Whirlpool just cut people off. Just so, hey, you ain't doing it no more, and they're like 80%, and didn't give them no reason. Just on you won't gonna do it no more, and they were stuck. Now, if you get somewhere like a Sub Zero or something like that, yeah, I would do manufacturer's warranty if I could get in with Sub Zero. But it's a long line of people waiting trying to get Sub Zero, get in on Sub Zero. You get on Sub Zero, that's really a way you print money. If you become manufacturer's warranty on the Sub Zero, yeah, you really could print money then. Submarine Lifestyle. What's up, Mike? Can you do it in the evening if you got not? Yeah, yeah. Because most people can't get off work. Most people don't want to take off work. So yeah, you can do it in the evening. That's what I normally suggest people to do when they first start. To do it in the afternoons and on the weekend. Do one or two stops. Do one stop when you get off in the afternoon every day. Do one or two on the weekends until you get 3 to 6 months of living expenses up. Then once you get your living expenses up, then you can what's it called? You can decide if you want to step away from your job. That Amazon they get networking. DCNF appliance, 6 figures, 2 years straight. Appliance repairs a true blessing. Yep, yep, yep. It is. Great job, Mike. Thanks again. No problem. Thanks. DCNF appliance repair. How many calls do you do a day? Okay, network with DCNF. What's up, Donnie Madden? How you doing? Eli Boone. I'm struggling. All right. How are you struggling? Um, uh, Give me a little bit more on understanding. Or you can call in. He go to live line if you want to call in, and we can help you out. Submarine lifestyle. What's MIK? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. MIK. Okay, decent enough. He said he personally do up to seven. I only do 4 to 5 when I go out. I try to stay at three. We do 10 to 15 a day. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Preston Joyner? Okay. They networking. Hey, how you doing, Untamed K and Go? What's up, Patrick Young? What's good, Mike ABC fan? Okay, Patrick Young, appliance repair, garage door repair, blender repair, seal system repair, blueprint after a millionaire making blueprint. Nothing beats appliance bootcamp. Thanks, I appreciate that. Submarine lifestyle. I just started, but it seems like my 9 to 5 is in the way. I miss out on a lot of calls during the day. I'm ready to quit. Yeah, yeah, that happens quick. That happens quick. That happens really quick. Uh, you find out that that 9 to 5 starts to get in the way. It happens really quick. Engineering, appliance repair. Don't quit. Make sure your credit is in order. That's the one thing I wish I. Okay, there you go. You tell 'em. Hey, what's up, 89 Dr. Funk? Just came back from Ice Mix. Okay. Okay. Home Maintenance Pros LLC. What's up, Mike? What home warranty supplying parts for your repair? Um, right now, there's a lot of them to do them. I know I use American Home Shield. They supply the parts. Right now, when you order, if you go to the portal, they got it set up now. If you order the portal, you click, you can have them. You order the parts. You put the part numbers in. They ask you where you want to send them to, the customer house or to your shop. So I send them to the customer house. Old Republic will. Uh, Home buyers warranty. They the only ones out. Right now, all I really do is American Home Shield, but there's a lot of them will. A lot of them will. Eli's Choice is the worst of all warranty companies. I don't necessarily deal with Choice, but some people like them. But I don't. They owe me money. So I don't deal with them. Um, the guy who said Eli Bloom, they're struggling. Tell me why you struggling. If you want, they go to the link to get in right there, so we can figure out why you're struggling. Um, Unless you're in some other country, where unless you're in some other country, what's this right here? I don't know what that is. Okay, unless you're in some other country where you they got like capitalism uh, I mean, you got like socialism or something like that. I don't see how you be struggling. Yep, home maintenance pros LLC. Short owes me money as well. Yeah, they owe me money. Hey, what's going on, Quentin Hodge? Yeah, it's funny. Uh, I, uh, I always tell people I stay away from chores because of that. And some of the guys will come here and they'll go do chores and they get chores end up owing the money and they what's it called? They call me asking how they get it. I said I don't know. I ain't never got paid. But I'm gonna tell you one of the guys that came here this weekend done. I'll tell you in a second. Preston Jordan, question. I think the last live you were explaining that we as techs would have to do something to keep our LLCs. I don't like chores either. They owe me. They owe the money too. Yeah, what you gotta do, depending on what city you're in, you gotta go and file your annual report. All you have to do is just go to the Secretary of State. Here in North Carolina, you type in your business name, it'll pop up, and you hit. It got a little bar on there say uh, file annual report. It's just one little page that you print out. Matter of fact, on the next live, I'll do that this week. I'll show you how to file your annual report. Because I gotta do one for old fashioned ice. I gotta do one for old fashioned ice cream because they misspelled my name and they rejected it, and I gotta give them to fix it. But yeah, you gotta file that at the end of before it's due, and and you what you call you be okay. But we had one guy came to the last hands-on live event. He was doing he's doing chores, and we was like, why are you doing chores? And he's like, because they're the worst company out there. I'm like, what that mean? Well, this was his thinking. He was like, he had been offered contract with Old Republic and American Home Shield and them, but him and his wife decided for him to start off with, they're going to start with choice. So if they mess up, yeah, they messed up. They go and they mess stuff up. They'll mess up with choice, which is a bad company that they don't care about anyway. And then once they got going and they learn the trade, then they'll move on to Old Republic, American Home Shield. They didn't want to mess up with the good ones. So I said, yeah, I didn't think of it like that. So, but yeah, so he actually he's doing his training with choice, and they sending him enough work, and he's keeping it at a minimum where he don't get far along with them. And choice out, you pick up the deductibles, so he's just learning the trade there. Then he's gonna go ahead over to American Home Shield and Old Republic. Okay. Home maintenance pro say appreciate the info. That's good. Elo's applies video. Imagine the abuse I'm getting from choice. They gave an authorization for repair, then turn around and dock the money on my invoice claiming my parts cost too much. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, said their logic was on point. Yeah, it was. It was. Yep, left, all right. Ben Nash, that's what I did work. So somebody else done the same thing. Ben Nash. So I never thought about that. But Ben Nash said the same thing. He did the same thing working for choice. They go there, they start, and they say if I mess something up, they didn't care because they said choice sending them all this work, and they learned it on choice, and then they migrate over to the better ones. Sean May. So use choice for my training. Laugh out loud. Uh, uh, be careful. Don't get too far in the woods because you see everybody saying Ben Nash. Yeah, they owe me money too. Yep. So that's everybody. They owe everybody. But that's what his thing was. He said they were a bad company, so he was going to use them to actually learn the trade. So if he was to mess something up, he want to mess it up with choice. And then when he moved over to the good guys, Old Republics and American Home Shield, he said he'd been straight. But yeah, if you're still around, Eli Bloom, they say you're struggling. Yeah, just they're gonna you can get in. I got a couple more minutes. They're gonna be jumping off. But yeah, it's almost hard to struggle. Usually, if you're struggling, I had one guy call. Uh, can't think of his name, but he called and he was having a hard time. But because he wasn't charging correctly. Instead of charging 250 per completed call, he was charging like $80 per completed call. And I was like, yeah, you're going to struggle because you're not charging properly, you're not following the blueprint. And the thing about it, he knew how to repair appliances. He was just trying to learn the business side of it, but he didn't look at the videos. That was the other thing too. I told him you got to look at the videos because what happened, they knew how to repair appliances, so they looked at it and they just looked at it to find out what warranty companies to go apply for this and that, and look at but they weren't looking at it as far as learning how what they need to be charging and stuff. So and he was charging like $80 per completed repair, and I said, nah, you're gonna be broke. Here we go. Why would trust give authorization, but when I file the invoice to short my money on the invoice, tacky, corrupt? Yeah, I never forget what I know. When I got out with choice. This is what they done to me. I went out and done a repair, and it was a pretty expensive repair. And I called him in to get authorization, and I had completed repair, but they hadn't authorized it. So I'll never forget talking to the to the guy, and I said I need to get authorization for this repair, and he asked me about the appliance. No, was it high end, this and that. He said it's a pretty expensive repair. I was like, yeah, but the guy refrigerator was going down. He wanted to save his food, so I went ahead and fixed it. He said, you already fixed it? I said, yeah. He said, it's working. I said, yeah. He said, we're going to deny the claim. But how I get my money? Well, you need to call the customer. Wow, we deny the claim. We not. I said, look at these MFs right here. That's the last one I done for you. He asked me. He said, "You already fixed it." I said, "Yeah." He said, "It's working." Yeah. We denying that claim. I said, "Oh my God!" So then I told him, I said, "I'm not gonna do any more work for him. I cussed him out." And then he said, "We got to hold your." Back then they owed me like probably about $2,000 or $3,000, and he was like, "We need to hold your money for like 8 months to make sure that you don't have any back claims to come in. Because if you do, you gotta pay. Kind of like a deposit. If you go rent an apartment or something like that, we're gonna um, we're gonna hold it in case you have anything that fell under warranty. We'll pull it out of this." I said, "Man, forget y'all." Yeah, funny but makes sense. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it did make sense. Yeah, Preston Jordan. All right. Okay. What about the company's 30-day wait too? I need to know. Most of them, if you give them like a 2% discount or something like that, you get your money in 2 to 3 days. Most people are paying pretty quick. Uh, so if you give them a 2% discount, they usually knock your money real quick. Elo's appliance videos. I'm gradually winning myself a choice. They complain too much about my costs. They say they want you to stay on $200 average parts and labor. Yeah, yep. Laugh out loud. Yep, they got me. They got me. Freaking creeps, crooks. Yep, they are. Yep. Ben Nash. Oh wow, Ben. Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that, Ben. Ben said they holding 7,000 of his. Yep, they say they're gonna hold it for 6 months, and they're gonna send you a check, and they never send you the check. Every time you call them, they put you on the hamster wheel. Yeah, they hold 7,000 a bin. Wow. Yep. He's good. He's good. I know some people that in real deep with him. I know some people in real deep with him. Yeah. It used to be what we call doing um, back in the day doing the no doing the ASPIs. A lot of the third party warranty companies they show up, and I remember for a long time, everybody be looking for choice. Everybody, hoping they had a booth out there. And I remember one time I thought they were in New Jersey because some people had been actually going out there trying to look for them. But I remember doing asking everybody be looking, hoping choice show up. Sad part is they will not supply parts. Yeah, but some people say they have no problem with them. I know Mike Check said he has no problem with choice. There's a couple of alumni from ABC that deal with choice. And they say they don't figure it out. They don't figure something out how to actually get their money. Yeah, wow. Let's see. Elo Short says they pay net 45, but it's more like net 68. Okay. Greg B. Yeah, Greg, that 7,000. That's rough. That's a rough one. Engineer appliance repair. Wait till next round of PPP. Choice will pay out then. Yeah, I remember the PPP. Choice started paying everybody then. Yeah, 7,000 enough to drive to the building to pay. Yeah, if you can find out where they live, where they operate out of. One time it was like New Jersey. But I don't know where they at now. But like I say, when they done me like that, and didn't pay me my money, and I was done with them. And you see a lot of other people that got the same thing with them. But sorry to hear that 7,000. But I know some people in double digits. Some people even file lawsuits against them. Once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. If you hadn't already, please go sign up for Appliance Bootcamp. And start get on the road to starting your own appliance repair business. Uh, um, um, if not appliance bootcamp, please go somewhere and get some training in appliance repair or some type of skill trade. I'm telling you, it'll be the best thing you ever done for you and your family. Um, it is. I can't even put it into words how well it is. Like I say, started this month. I had a $30,000 what we call tax bill on my head. I I had $10,000 college tuition on my head. I got about 90,000 coming up next year, beginning of the month next year to get going on a building and stuff. Um, all of that, and because of appliance repair, I'm able to see my way through it. I'm able to see my way through it. Not only that, I've been able to devote time to a good friend of mine, Mr. Glenn, helping him get his business up and running. And the skill sets that I've gained from appliance repair, I'm able to take it over to his business and donate my skill set and my and some of my resources over there to help him get his business up and running so he can make the transition. And it's just a great thing to have. This appliance repair it incorporates all the skill trades. You be confident enough to do plumbing. You be confident enough to do a little basic electrical, changing out light fixtures and stuff. You be confident enough to work on your cars. Just you get used to working with tools, and you learn the theory how mechanics work because the same mechanics and stuff, the same mechanisms and mechanics you see in appliances, you see them throughout the same through cars and all that, and you'd be good. It'd be the great best thing you've ever done in your life. I'm telling you. Right now, I'm out here restoring my cars and stuff. Like I said, this past Sunday, I was able to go out there and mess around with my truck a little bit with Dan, Dirty Dan, and just it's just a great thing. It is great, and like I said, I don't want to oversell it because it is hard. It's going to be something but it's going to be a fun learning. It's not no learning. You try to study to pass a chemistry test. This is going to be fun learning. This going to be a time where you're going to enjoy it, where you won't be able to go to sleep at night. My phone. I keep my phone beside my bed all the time, and I keep my headphones like this. And this is the honest to God truth. My wife she think YouTube and stuff is still Facebook. So she said you constantly on Facebook all night. This and that. I actually have to let her go to sleep. Then when she go to sleep, I can go look at y'all videos. I can go do look at other people repair videos. I look at a lot of stuff with people fixing. I look at people who restoring cars and stuff. Just I just enjoy the skilled trades, and I enjoy learning this stuff. And you're gonna be the same way where you're not gonna be able to sleep at night because you're gonna want to be up learning this stuff. And I'm telling you, sometimes you got something you got to do a repair or you got to go fix something that you're not going to be able to sleep because you're going to be so excited because you've been studying it to go out there and tackle that thing. It's not going to be something. At first when you first start, you're going to be scared. You're gonna be kind of scared to go out there, nervous. But once you get to a point where it becomes repetition, you'll actually enjoy doing something new, having a new challenge, and you just be excited to go work there and work on it to see how it comes apart and stuff. I'm telling you, you're gonna enjoy it. Yeah, this is great, and to go there and see something broke and you leave and it's working, man, this is good. I'll read a couple more. Yeah, Preston, that's like a half a year mortgage payment. Yep, it is. MBN, choice denies the majority of claims. They become COD calls for me. Okay. All right. When is the next live event? I'm going to put those dates out for January, February, March. I'm going to put those out next week, in the next week. For real, I'm living proof. There you go. 89 Dr. Funk. The lady house I was just left was begging me to install a new sink for her because she can't find one. Well, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Uh, you could be able to do all of that. You be able to do all of that. Um, Live from cable tech to appliance repair. I'm making it. Yeah, matter of fact, let me tell you. Live. Now I know who you are now. Live electronics. Live electronics is the second cable technician that that came to install cable in one of my buildings and ended up leaving cable tech to appliance repair. The first one was my sub for many years, Oliver. Oliver came to my first building I had down there where the old classroom was. When I first moved out there, Oliver came out there and he was just doing the same thing live electronics for us. He came out there and he was installing the cable and he asked me about what I was doing. I told him I said I repair appliances and I was telling him about it and next thing you know, he said he was interested in doing it. I was like, okay, fine. Come by and I'll let you do it in the afternoon. He came back the next day. That's what he do. I quit my job. I'm gonna fix appliances for you. So that's what Oliver done, and he took off and fixed my appliances for me for many years. He ran the shop. He actually done all the cell phones and TVs and all that. And then he brought his brother over from Venezuela, and him and Leo done the shop and all that stuff. And then finally, him and Leo started their own business. Now his other brother is here, and they got two businesses going from appliance repair. But then when I came over here to the new building after I bought this from Live Electronics, he shows up and he's doing the same thing, installing my cable. And he asked me what I'm going to have here. Same exact same scenario. I tell him I said I now have an appliance school. I teach people how to start their own appliance repair business called Appliance Boot Camp, and I gave him a flyer and stuff. He was like, okay, I'm pretty much interested in that. I might check it out. So I didn't know he bought the course that I get. He bought the course and And then probably maybe not even a month later, I'm outside. I'm outside my shop walking, and I see this service truck come up blowing the horn, and I'm looking, and I said, "Well, who this appliance repair person blowing the horn at me in the middle of the day?" And it was him. He had quit his job, and he had his own appliance repair business, and he was swinging by. But yeah, it's funny. I had two people do that. Uh, Lemmy, hey, how you doing, Lemmy? For me was select when they hold my money. I went to almost 20 customers collecting deductibles and run. We were even. Laugh out loud. Okay, all right. I'll tell you, K go. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, laughing at Lemmy. Yep. Select will pay their affiliates. That's how we get paid with them. Oh, okay. Some Submarine Lifestyle. The demand is crazy. Cedars always hiring. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they always are. That's how I actually got into the appliance repair business through Cedars. But once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. Next, I'll be back on Thursday. On Thursday, I'll show you all how to actually submit your annual papers. And like I say, now's the time. Start adding up all your expenses and stuff. Because now next week, really next week, things going to slow down, um, slow down uh, until the beginning of the year. So beginning next week, after next week, when things start to slow down, now's the time for you to start adding up all your expenses and stuff like that, getting all that stuff ready for your accountant. All right. All right, Islam 1422. The online course is all the videos of all the appliance repairs expected as well as the business setup. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you have all the appliance repair videos, how to repair the different appliances, and you'll get the business part of it. And not only do you get the appliance business, but you'll get the drive-in cleaner business, you get the blender business, garage door business, you'll get the popcorn business, you'll get the ice cream parlor, and you'll also get my real estate next year once we start kicking that off. So once again, thank you all for watching. Link is in the description. We got the Appliance Boot Camp on sale. First time ever we done for the hands-on live event. We have a monthly payment program, so you can do that monthly payment and jump on in. And people say they gotta get the money right. 199. Just tell all your family and friends. Uh, to do a GoFundMe or Cash App you to start your own business. All you need is 199 to get started. And if you get the 199, you got access to all the videos. Look at all the videos. It'll take you a weekend to look at the videos. Apply the information. By the time the next payment comes, you'll be out here up and running, making money. And you can pay for it from then on out. So once again, thank you all for watching. I'll talk to you later.